Welcome to Life, Death, and the Law, presented by the law firm of Deason, Garner, and Hansen, hosted by attorneys Sean Garner and Adam Hansen.
When we travel in the RV, what we'll try to do is we base the trip more around a turnaround point, like kind of like the U-turn.
Okay.
So if we're leaving Yuma, we'll say like, well, what's the U-turn point? And so we try to pick some pretty obscure ones. One time it was the Mackinac Bridge way up in, the bridge between southern Michigan and northern Michigan. This last trip that we did, the U-turn was Key West.
Okay.
So we literally drove our RV from Yuma, Arizona to Key West. But one of the ones that was really special was we were going from here to Kansas to visit family for Thanksgiving. So it was a pretty normal American family type road trip. Well, we decided to kind of divert and go through Colorado and take some smaller roads to get there. And we had a really rough go for a day. We were up at 13,000 feet, crossing the Colorado Rockies, hit snow, which is never fun when you're in a motorhome.
Was it Long Pass or something?
It was called Monarch Pass.
Monarch Pass.
Yeah, on Highway 50 or 56, I can't remember. But we're just stressed. It's not fun. The kids, they're in their own little world. They're like, can I have cereal? And I'm like trying to keep it on the road.
The road's icy. The road's icy. Like there's snow. It's like, oh my gosh. It was very stressful.
So we get to the top and we pull over and there's literally 3 people on the summit. There's us and 2 other cars. And we wanted to use, because it says like Monarch Pass, the elevation, there's like a little gift store. And we were like, hey, we've worked our butts off to get to this point. Like, let's at least get a family picture up here. Mm-hmm. And we get out and I kind of noticed out of the corner of my eye that there's a gentleman probably in his mid-20s sitting in a car. So as a dad, you're kind of like, all right, what's going, like, hey, come on, kids, stay close.
Stranger danger.
So then he gets out of the car and then I'm kind of like, okay, so we go into the gift shop, we buy some little stickers for the kids and we come back out and he's waiting there. And he starts kind of talking to me. And at first I was just kind of like, hey, like not now, we don't have the time. But I guess it was his demeanor that just kind of conveyed to me like that he needed help. And we just started talking and I ended up finding out that he had just lost his job. He had just been fired. He had just lost his mom and he was basically suicidal.
Whoa. And
he was sitting there on the summit contemplating what to do. And so I had the kids go in the motorhome and it was freezing cold, mind you. And we get cold very easy being from here. Uh-huh. And so I don't remember his name. I remember his face clear as day, but him and I sat out there for probably 25 minutes. And it was the weirdest thing because he looked me in the eyes and he said, how do you have so much peace and joy? And I was like, I don't know what you're talking about because I'm pretty stressed out. Like just getting to this moment, was very stressful. Everybody. But it was really cool to just have those opportunities in life where someone sees that you're carrying something that they don't currently possess. And I kept it very, very light and just said, dude, there's more. Like this isn't the end of your story. There's more. There's, God's got some awesome plans for you coming up. Don't throw in the towel now. Like no one wants that for you. And I mean, he started crying. We hugged each other. It was just kind of one of those cool things where it was like, I don't know what ended up happening. Obviously, I hope that things ended well and that, he's reemployed and he's got fresh vision and hope for his future. But that was just one of those things where it was just like, I didn't plan that for my day. That was nowhere on the radar. Yeah. But it was just one of those fun and special moments where I knew that I was at the right place at the right time.
And I think what's cool too is he did take a family photo of us, but before he did, he had the camera and it faced towards him, so it took his picture
on accident.
On accident. So now
was it? And then, was it an accident?
Yes, exactly.
and then took our picture. So when we have we have our photos come up and we can like look at them over and there's like, oh yeah, there's that guy,
Yeah, it's awesome. Pretty cool how it worked out.
If you have questions or want to know more about something that was discussed today, please call the law firm of Deason, Garner, and Hansen at 928-783-4575 or visit yumaestateplanning.com.